Something that I often encounter with other Christians is when you tell them about an encounter that you had with the Lord, they're like, well, that never happened to me, so it can't be real. Uh, just because it's never happened to you, yeah, it doesn't mean it doesn't happen. So I've got to tell you about the first time when the Lord spoke to me. I was a fairly new Christian, and at my church we had a gathering, and there was a people there from another city visiting. And in conversation with one of the guys, he had just casually said, mentioned about the Lord talking to him. Oh, to myself, it's like, oh, how do you get him to talk to you? What does his voice sound like? What do you? And it's like, and so the question basically came down to, how do you get the Lord to talk to you? And he said to me, he says, just tell him, Lord, I want to hear your voice. And and so I began that process, not like every day or all the time, but it's like, once in a while I was like, Lord, I want to hear your voice. Well, so it happened. Now, what is a voice? What is this voice like? Well, it comes from inside of you, which is where the Bible says that he resides. And for myself, in that moment, it was like standing by a waterfall. It reverberated through me. And so for a 4 week period, now I'm not squeamish on roadkills, but these were terrible. Um, I like 4 or 5 of them over a 4 week period. Um, sorry, I'm going to be a little gross, but like one of them, just to give you an idea of how repulsed I was. One of them was of a cat that had been run over, and its skull was being pushed out of its mouth. And another one was of a dead collie, and there, stringing up strands of muscle from its hip, was another collie that was eating it. Repulsed, I said to the Lord, I said, Father, I've been seeing these roadkills for. Yeah, I've been seeing these roadkills, and I asked that you protect my eyes from seeing them. I had no idea in that moment that he was going to speak to me. Referring to my own, he said, that's how you should feel about sin. Did I get excited that the creator of the ends of the earth had just spoken to me? Not exactly, because what he said was so heavy. But before that time, I never thought of sin as being something repulsive to him. Before that time, it was just kind of a casual thing. I would think nothing of it. And there's some of you that are doing that, but I just want you to know that it's robbing you. Your sin is robbing you.